Alright guys, NMRC with you guys. I was going to do the Jeep with the snowmobile, but good thing I didn't, because TJ the RC guy, I believe is his channel, did that, so thank God I didn't do that. I was going to pick that up last week, but my hobby shop hit me up and said, hey, check it out man, I got trucks, and they had a Toyota Tacoma, but everybody has Toyotas. But I figure I'll go with this GMC Sonoma, basically an S10. But I'm gonna do these things that come on it, the net, the roll bar. Of course, I'm gonna have full engine bay, scale, and full interior, like that guy. And I'm gonna put the fender flares on it like that. I'm not gonna paint it that color. I don't know what color yet. I gotta figure it out. I was gonna do a metallic blue, but good thing I didn't, because like I said, other guy did it, so I don't want to copy anybody, even on the color. So if you guys have a color suggestion, I was thinking of doing it Destroyer Gray, or like a bright obnoxious color maybe, or I don't know what yet. But I did the wheelbase back. Didn't like that short wheelbase. It looked ridiculous, plus it's rubbing on the body, so that's why I didn't do a run video, the before and after type video. That's why I didn't do an after video, because it's rubbing on that body, and when it would flex, it'd just go right into it, and I'm not gonna tear it up and tear up that body. So if you guys want to see that, you guys can buy the rig and do it to yours, or maybe somebody else will do it, but it just rubs way too much and I'm not doing it. But right now, figuring out how to get everything to work and fit in this thing. I'm not going to just cut and seal off the engine bay, because I'm planning on at least having the whole block in there, and then having the manifolds and running the real exhaust on there to the model on this. So what sucks is this shock tower is part of this plate for your ESC. So what I'm going to do is cut it right along this little line there, that lip. That way it doesn't destroy the mounting point for these shock towers. So it'll still mount like it should. And then I have, as you can see, I have the ESC wedged into the frame right now, which holds, it clears the bed pretty good. I wanted this truck to sit body on frame, kind of like my 6x6 is done back there. But don't have room. I was kind of thinking about getting the Orlando 100 ESC, since it does run 2S and it's way smaller. I can mount it anywhere, but then I have to buy another radio and all this stuff, and yeah, like I said, a bunch of stuff, don't want to do it. So, but right now it kind of looks like a lifted truck, and what bothers me the most is that when you set this guy on here, the bed clears it just fine, but it looks like a mud truck, in my opinion, with that body on there. I mean, look, it's all super lifted, and I wanted to try and make it more scale realism to that, but it's not going to happen. That's going to show a little bit, but from this angle, it's not too bad. I mean, I could get styrene and glue it to the body where it drops down and covers that, like the muncher trucks do, to hide that. But it honestly doesn't look too bad. It's starting to grow on me, that lifted look. And you don't really see lifted Sonoma trucks either. So I think I'm going to go with this guy, just like this, because I'll have room to have the full interior and the full motor sitting in there. I just got to figure out how I'll make motor mounts to make them reach. Which, whoops, I got this guy. Maybe I can cut this out and glue it to the body and have it sit on there or something. Or maybe even make the shocks mount to this part and like cut it out and make it like a Camaro subframe. And just glue this on there and then have the shocks actually go into these arms. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to figure out and toy around. with a bunch of ideas on how to properly mount this motor in there, because like I said, I'm not gonna get a piece of styrene and have it go fender well to fender well and then just glue the motor right on top and cut the block in half and all that stuff. I'm not doing that. I didn't do it when I did the Chevy build on that. I'm not doing it on this guy. So if anything, that plate might stay there, and where the motor can come off of that or something. I don't know. I gotta see if the interior will clear that. If not, just cut it up to a point where the firewall would be, which is right there, and just cut from there back so the interior tub will fit, and then just have the motor mount to that and run a screw through the bottom of that and into the motor, so the motor's like free floating, and then have the exhaust come off like the real deal and all that, the radiator in there, you know. If I can do it on that one, I'm gonna do it on this one. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about with that guy with the barrage, you need to go back and check it out. You guys will love that video, I promise. It looks super scale. I mean, it's crazy. I gotta buy paint and all that stuff too, guys, so this ain't gonna be done for a while. I'm gonna take my time just like I did on that one. But let me know what color you guys would like to see this in, and we'll go from there. Well, like I said, I'm gonna have the net bed on there, tailgate, net tailgate, bleh. And then I'm gonna have the roll bar deal on there. I'm gonna have the push bumper. It has a push bumper, winch, fake little winch and all that. I'm going to take the deadbolt bumper off, wire those lights into these lights. I have more lights that I can plug into this and run back here for the tail lights, so I'm going to wire those up too. I want to have like the motor, interior and everything mounted to the body, so when I take the body off, it's all to the body, not on the chassis. And I want to use this flip mechanism off of this if I can onto the body of this, so it'll just flip open like this body did, and just have it flip open, and you can do your battery, all that stuff, and then close it and you're ready to rip. Alright guys, well, this video's lasted long enough, and tell me what you guys think, what your ideas might be, how you go about it maybe. I just don't want to get cheap and lazy and do styrene and box in the engine bay and cut the block in half and glue it in or anything like that. The ESC, I'm happy with where the ESC is at right there. As you can see, it's sitting right on those posts, and the ESC clears it. I just got to make sure where I put the battery will reach to plug it in. Is the only problem there. But other than that, I'm happy with that. I just don't know if that thing will clear and mount to the bed to do the swinging option. It may go a little bit taller on the body due to the fact to make these tires clear when it flexes, because it wants to hit right there, and then it'll definitely hit right there, as you guys can see. So I may have to go a little taller with the body on it, which sucks, but it is what it is. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode of this Scx24 scale crawler. On more progress I make, I'll have more episodes of it for you guys, so that way you guys can maybe do it the same way with the same body, or get the same idea with a different body or whatever. And hopefully you guys enjoyed and it was educational and learning something new. If not, maybe you guys can, give me a new idea or something I can learn from you guys. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.